Financial wellness. Reach out to them for advice at 855-DON-GINO. And now back to your hosts, Don Getling and Gino Franti.
I have to get into a certain topic. We'll just briefly touch because we've done this a lot, and we'll let all of you know how involved Lou is in the Rotary Club. He's the president this year and been part of, how long have you been part of the Rotary Club now?
23 years.
23 years, wow. And quickly give them an idea what the Rotary Club does. Just so they know.
Yeah, sure. The Rotary Club, Santa Clarita Valley Rotary Club is the local Rotary Club of Rotary International. We are business leaders who come together to business network, but also do community service not only locally, but throughout the greater Los Angeles basin and internationally.
Yeah, because I know you guys travel abroad every year.
Yes, correct.
Somewhere.
That's correct. We do.
All right.
We were in. We did a humanitarian trip to Panama in January.
That's what I thought you were in Panama.
Very,
That's right.
very cool.
All right.
A lot of fun.
So obviously, as we always require our guests, they have to be giving back to your community. All of us live here, love here, and have to give back to our community. And Lou, thank you for doing that.
Absolutely. I
know
really
you do.
enjoyed it.
You're involved in, and we don't have time for this list. He's got like 9 things that they're involved in. I'm not kidding. It's all the way to the July 4th breakfast, which is the best. Love that day.
I'm going to miss it this year, but it's awesome. Yeah, I love it.
You know, you talk about youth. I've been community court judge for 10 years.
Oh, that's right.
You know, that's something that a lot of people don't know about. But it's a partnership with the City of Santa Clarita, Los Angeles Superior Court, and the Sheriff's and Probation Departments. And we've been doing the community court now for 10 years, and we've run probably 12,000 kids through the community court.
Wow.
And we've.
How many times did you see Gino?
Yeah, I don't want to see any of your kids.
yeah. I don't want you to see any of my kids.
They take after Gino.
Full disclosure, I did have to go in once for a curfew violation, so I guess it could have been worse.
You still get those.
I have those.
Vanilla.
Yeah, they're issued by my wife, though. Yeah,
no doubt.
Okay. Anyway.
Sorry, that was too easy. He just got one last week. All right, so let's touch on something that because a lot of we pride ourselves out here in Santa Clarita that we have a lot of great business owners because we love living here and working here and not having to commute. So we have a lot of business owners, and you're helping a lot of businesses right now, not even just locally, but throughout Los Angeles with restructuring because a lot of us don't know, and we're business owners, didn't know that there's options out there when you have some trials and tribulations or just general knowledge, and you have a lot of business knowledge, and I love that about you because it's not just about bankruptcy. There's so much more that you can offer.
Yeah, actually, my practice clients extend out to Vegas and Arizona and throughout Southern California, Northern California, and what we're seeing more today are workouts. So that, and that's what I'm really trying to focus on, is not to run clients through bankruptcy, so to speak, but to run them through a workout. And what it is that's then leaning upon my expertise in finance and accounting and restructuring businesses for the last 35 years. And so we go in and we tee things up as if there's going to be a bankruptcy filing, so we know all the assets and all the liabilities. And then what we do is we take a look at, okay, we can close down that location and consolidate to this location. You've got too many people that's on staff. And so we really do a full-blown restructuring of a business without court supervision. And then, it's contacting creditors and working through and doing workouts with creditors to reduce the amount of debt. So, we can get the debt down between 20 and 45%.
Wow.
Would be the payoff, and we structure those things and work that through, and then wind up counseling the business on an ongoing basis, where I'm there and I don't so much wear a lawyer's hat, but I wear a business consultant's hat, where clients are coming to me and saying, hey, I want to do this. What do you think? Hey, no, let's not do it that way, but let's do it a different way. And that's a good way to go.
Yeah, but you also know how the court's going to react in an 11. You can't say that experience doesn't help guide them.
Of course.
Yeah.
So of course. It's counseling people how not to fail.
Yeah. And we talked about that. As an entrepreneur, there is no one set instruction manual for each business. Because most entrepreneurs are saying, I'm going to do it different. Mm-hmm. Right? That's the reality. That's the passion of an entrepreneur saying, I hate the way these people are doing this. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it different.
And it's really using my mediation skills, which I have a certificate from the Strauss Institute of Pepperdine, which is the most prestigious school for mediation programs. So I really use those mediation skills to go in and work out with creditors and landlords and even taxing authorities on how to restructure.
Yeah,
Well,
and I've
you
been
know
privy to
how
a
to
couple
do
of
it.
these
Yeah.
successful mediations now as well. Personally, I've been privy to a couple of these successful mediations, and in both those, I think over $500,000 wiped out. I mean,
Well,
huge,
and you
success.
and I are working on one right now
Yeah.
where there was a partner, a professional corporation had a partnership, not a professional corporation. There was a professional partnership. There was a termination of 2 partners. It was not done well. There were lots of disputes. I brought in a mediator from Judicate West, Mitch Goldberg, former bankruptcy court judge, and over a 2-day period of time, we were actually mediate and restructure the partnership termination so that the partnership is now without those 2 partners, and it's a completely restructured entity, and that was a successful mediation.
Nicely done, Mr. Lou Esbin with Esbin Law. Okay, Lou, a lot of businesses, a lot of you out there, just individuals should get assistance. You offer consulting. How can they get a hold of you, sir?
661-254-5050 is the office number. Esbinlaw.com is my URL domain, my web address. And they can send me an email to esbinlaw, ESBINLAW, at gmail.com.
All right, and you can tell he's a good dude. You don't have to be afraid of an attorney. Believe
Nope.
it or not, he's
not a
somebody
shark.
you can talk to.
I don't bite.
All right, thank you again, Lou, for always adding
Thank you.
value.
Absolutely.
And thank you for your friendship, support, and being part of APRG. And we thank all of you for joining us every Saturday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. You can find out more by going to donandgino.com. Check out our YouTube channel, over 1,000 YouTube interviews. And check out nrecafe.com. You get daily updates. And, of course, aprgi.com. We have so much to offer. It's
Plenty
crazy.
to offer after 5 years of putting it all together. And Don, you've got more than almost 30 years now coming up.
Yep, almost 30 years in the biz. All right, so thank you for joining us every Saturday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show. We thank you for joining us, and have a wonderful Saturday. Have a wonderful weekend, and be good humans.
Thank you.